Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Alyssa Wang, and today I'd like to talk about what things excite me for the new year. I know 2020 has seemed like the longest year for everyone. When COVID-19 hit in March, everything unfortunately changed. 2020 was supposed to be the fresh start, the beginning of a new decade, but most can agree it was not the start they were hoping for. 2021 is going to be that new start everyone was wishing for. It will bring hope and opportunity because vaccinations are in place and businesses are reopening. Now that the dreadful year 2020 is finally over, we can expect many exciting things to await in the new year. I, for one, already know many things enthuse me for 2021. The first thing that I'm most excited about is starting high school in August. It's going to be a big transition from junior high, but I'm very eager to start. I can anticipate a lot of development and new changes, such as more challenging classes, preparing for important exams such as finals, and learning to better manage time. I cannot wait to go to homecoming, rallies, and join more clubs. I'm aware that high school is going to be a big adjustment, however, I'm ready to start the next big stepping stone in my life. Another thing that I'm excited about is the end of COVID. The United States have officially approved 2 types of vaccines, Pfizer and Moderna, and more being tested. Experts say that one can walk into CVS and get vaccinated to April to June. Studies also show that vaccines for pregnant women and children are being expected to go out in the first quarter of 2021. This signifies widespread immunity very soon. People will be able to socialize with families and friends without the use of Zoom and hug loved ones. Students and teachers will go back to in-person learning and parents can go back to work. Not only do we have to not worry about getting coronavirus, but we also don't have to worry about traveling and plans getting canceled. Loved ones can gather to celebrate holidays that were missed last year, and families can eat in restaurants and not have to be alone. Before COVID, we would have taken all the time socializing with the families and friends for granted. But throughout the lockdown, we have learned how much we truly appreciate the time with our loved ones. With vaccinations in place, we will be free to gather with them and our relationships will flourish. With the end of COVID and widespread immunity, many things will change. I can do all the things I miss my family, for instance, go to amusement parks and movie theaters, and celebrate all the skipped holidays. I am free to go watch movies such as the new Black Widow movie in May with them, celebrate birthday parties, go to Disneyland, and ice skate. In addition to being the end of the pandemic, 2021 is also going to be the year which climate change plans will be carried out. In July, the European Union proposal of banning single-use plastic items will go into effect. The intention is to minimize the use of plastic goods which will intentionally and ultimately end up in our oceans. In November this year, world leaders will be gathering in Glasgow to analyze carbon cutting objectives. Some significant and impactful countries such as China, UK, Japan, Korea, and now the US have set a net zero target hoping to lessen greenhouse gas emissions. The European Union and Joe Biden have put down trillions to get the economy back on its feet after the pandemic, commenced the process of decarbonization, and plan to put a tax on imported items that emit too much carbon. With renewable energy becoming the cheapest and most reliable energy source, businesses are going green and making decisions to help cut down the greenhouse gas emissions, assisting in the reduction of carbon use and aiding in the net zero target in the long run. High school, the end of COVID, and climate change plans are what excite me for 2021. There will be countless changes throughout this new year, but we can all agree that more changes lead to more opportunities. With vaccinations in place and businesses reopening, there are many things to be excited for. Traveling with family gatherings, school reopening, and more. All in all, there are numerous exciting and promising things to await in 2021, and I am enthusiastic to be able to take part in them. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed my speech.